Hello. Hi. I came leaping across the room. I wasn't ready. Hello. Where's my captions? Ugh. Hold on. Where's anything on my stream setup? Why did everything change? There it is. Good morning, Dragon Sage. Good morning, Chassis. Whoops. I'll do Lars for you. Didn't have it connected. There we go. We'll never know. Gold Lars. GG. Woohoo. Starting the stream off strong. Easy. So I guess let me fix Mort Cam while we watch this beautiful confetti. I gave Mort, for your treat, a piece of zucchini. It is on his plate. Since I don't have blueberries with which to entice him, Husbando took them. It's still cold, so he might not be super interested at this particular moment, but it's there on his little plate. Okay. Okay, I got it. Turn my controller on. Get my game. I can see chat. Alright. Now, I'm so scared. What's happening? What's happening? Am I tipping over? I'm not. I'm kind of tipping over. Just a little bit. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. We're cool. Here we are. Great. And there's Fort Aestrin. That's lovely. Oh, right. Panic. Yeah. Alright, we are not tipping over. Sadly, I kind of have to sleep. Like, I'm gonna sleep a little bit. I don't want to be sleeping in the middle of the day, but I'm also pretty hungry. So, I shouldn't sleep for like that long. I don't like how much my ship is moving, despite the fact that there's no sails up. Okay, wake me up though. Wake me up. I don't want to sleep for this long. I want to sleep for this long. Jeez. Oh, there's water in my ship. Okay. Alright, we're fine. We're fine. Now. Oh, I still have this thing. Now I'm gonna have to sail 50 miles across the ocean with this thing. Because we were gonna get our new ship. Alright. This... Oh boy. I can't see what's happening. Oh boy. Alright. Where's the wind coming from? That way. Alright, great. Oh my god. Alright, we're sailing close hauled here. Jeez. Okay. That is set now. And I can turn a little bit into the wind. The problem is that sail by itself is not enough to get us to Fort Aestrin. But look, I'm gonna be 100% real here. I only need to be close enough for me to jump in the water at Fort Aestrin. Oh my god. Stop moving so much. Oh. Because if I can get just even like one or two of these marbles off and just yuck them on shore or something, then that would be so much better than what is going on at this moment. Is this my cheese box? Yes. I need cheese so desperately. Okay. Let's eat some cheese. No one else is here to witness this. They will be. We're starting off strong before anybody has even gotten their stream notifications. Okay. So we're moving, but like a little only. A very, very little. And I fear, because we need this. Not this. Sorry, my bad. My bad. We need this. And, oh, that's how you tip over. So... Okay. We have no wake. Let's ease ourselves of a little bit of water, because that's a little bit of weight. Wasn't very much, but you know. I really, really need to sleep. Oh, I don't want that thing up. I don't want the spanker. It's gonna tip me over. So I think, yeah, we're gonna go essentially until I reach land on anywhere on Fort Eastern. Because I'm not gonna be able to get into the port. Like, it's gonna be way too much. We are actually moving now, so we're just gonna leave well enough alone. So yeah, I'm just gonna park, probably throw down an anchor, haul this marble off onto land myself, then actually dock, and it'll be fine. Hey Ouija, nice to see ya. How you doing? We've just gotten ourselves going a little bit, and I'm gonna have to furl sails, sadly, in order to sleep. What's the plan? So, we're gonna go get the leopard. That was the prevailing vote. We are gonna go get the leopard. Which means, I would love to show you, but if I move from exactly this spot, my ship is gonna start to tip. So, we're gonna stay right here until I need to sleep. At this particular moment, this island over on our left here is Fort Eastern. That's where I'm trying to go. The wind is coming directly from there, which is why I can't go there. Oh, stop. Stop, please. Stop, please. Okay, we're fine. Yes, we are getting the other ship. Not this one that's right here. We're getting the Leopard, which is the Obra Dinn ship. I can last a little bit longer. So, over here to the left, Fort Eastern. I'm just gonna get... Like, I am gonna be unable to dock at Fort Eastern with the current, call it, situation. So... Because any kind of, you know, really tight turn is just gonna tip me over. And that's what I would need to do in order to get into port. So, we're just gonna get as close to the island as we can, and I am gonna haul these marbles to land myself. And then I will be able to dock. But we have some important questions, because no, as you said, we are not getting the in-between ship. We are getting only the Leopard, which means we're saving our 500 whatever gold that we're about to have to go toward the $800 Leopard. I really, really need to sleep. Alright, I don't want to... I can't see anything. Okay, 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 just... Don't tip me. Don't tip me, I just want to go to sleep. Alright. We have to furl sail overnight, because even without it, I am not convinced that I will be okay. But we have to sleep, so... But that is an important question. Is... You know, this ship is extraordinarily damaged. And the only reason that we haven't repaired it... Oh god. Is everything okay? Yeah, everything's fine. I want to bail, though. The only reason we haven't repaired it is because we thought that we were getting the Clipper. So it was like, oh yeah, it's fine if the brig is like 80% destroyed because we're just going to replace it. But now, if we're not going to replace it, then we are faced with sailing around the world with a horribly damaged ship or paying the money to fix it. And I will show you, I suppose, while the sails are furled. This is probably fine. Probably fine. This is so scary. I will show you, when I have the opportunity, where we're going to be going to get the leopard. It's a long way. Okay. Okay. I can't see anything. Oh, I can't see anything. What is this? This is the helm. Okay, great. Let me stand. I've lost the helm. Let me stand centered behind the helm. Stop. Stop. I don't have any water. Oh. Getting water requires me to go downstairs. It requires me to unbalance the ship. Okay. This is fine. Everything's fine. We'll be fine. But like, look at all the cracks in the floor. You know? We're gonna have to make a choice. Oh, what we want to do here. Because I'm hesitant to spend the money, but, you know. If we're gonna sail, like, literally around the world, then... Oh, that's a lot of water in my ship. So much water in my ship. It sounds like it's raining. Oh, it's so dark. I'm so sorry. What angle are we at here? And is it fine? I can see nothing! It's 100% raining. Okay. Well, there's really only so much we can do about it. Oh god. Oh baby. We leanin'. I hear noises. I might need to turn... Okay, we're still fine. Oh, I hate this. There's a storm, like, blowing over. Oh, that was bad. That's bad. That's bad. Hold on. Okay, I need... We're gonna do a little thing here called goodbye. Don't judge me. I was just gonna say, I need to up the brightness and turn my ship basically basically into irons, because this storm is coming at me. It must be coming to me from the beam side. Oh god, okay. Where am I and what is happening? Hold on. Before anything happens, I need to be able to see. And so do you. So let's, if we recall how to do this, which I don't, I'm sorry. Oh, is it this? Real quick. Yeah, it's this. Oh god. Alright. Filters. Filter me. So that we can see. Oh, that's a bit much. That's a bit much. Sorry. There. Does that help? I don't know if that helps. But I have to be able to see. Because things are going bad. Alright. What am I looking at? What am I looking at? What am I looking at? I can't find where I am. Okay. Seriously though, actually, like, where am I? Where am I in my ship? What am I looking at? What is this? Am I like up? Oh, okay. I got it. I understand. I understand. Kind of. Yeah, okay. I understand. I understand. This is not helping with brightness though. So hold on. We're getting brighter. Alright. Alright. Great. What direction is the wind coming from? Can't tell. Oh my god. Okay. We also have another option, which is to jettison the marble until the storm passes. Because, like, I have enough sleep that technically I can just... I could just stand out here. Which I might have to do. I literally might have to stand out here and use my body weight to keep balancing the ship as we go side to side. But at least now, it does not... Like, yeah, the wind is coming at us basically from... like, we're basically in irons. Which is good. Because that means that the waves are not coming 100% off the side, the beam. Which is what can capsize us, so... I was lost for a second, okay? It's just so dark. Okay, I'm fighting for every moment here, okay? Oh, Christ. No, 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 no. Okay, we have to. We cannot survive this storm with the level of marble that we have. Oh. So chat, it's up to you. What do you want to do? I can quit and not save it here and we'll go back to where I just was. Or, hey Twiz, nice to see ya. Oh, and then we'll jettison marble. Or we can live with the consequence of taking too much marble and we'll sink. Which will cause us to lose a lot of money, lose some of our cargo and possessions, and go back to Firefly Grotto. To be fair, I was lost at the beginning of this cycle, so... Because the smart thing to do is to jettison marble. Because this is Aestrin, we cannot weather this... Even, like, we have no sails up right now. And just the simple back and forth momentum is too much. 1 marble. We have 6. I don't know how much would make an appreciable difference, you know? And that's not saying I can't go get it back. Like, I'm not going to be under sail during this no matter what. So, like, it would literally just be floating near me, you know? Because, yeah, like, you know me, normally I would live with the consequences of my actions, but... Let's see what we can accomplish here. How you doing, Twiz? It's nice to see you. Alright. Let me actually turn on my... Thank you. There's my action set. I'm awake! Okay. Let me be able to see the screen, please, before I start. Okay. Let me be able to see. Here's the way out. Here's this. All right, great. I can see. Now we have to get this off the ship. Oh god. Oh god. Okay, mistakes were made here. Come this way. All right. Get off of my ship. Oh, I damaged my ship. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Did you see what just happened? Let me explain to you what just happened. I tried to throw that thing of marble off the ship, which was fine. The first one went off just fine. The second one got thrown off the ship, clipped into the side of the ship where it did a ton of damage, flew up into the air from that physics from clipping, slammed down onto the side of my ship, and flipped my ship over. So that's cool. I swear to God, I'm not trying to cheese this. I'm just also trying to... Alright. Let me see. Get up. Get out. Pick this. I'm stuck. It won't let me pick it up. Get off of my ship. Please. Oh god, don't do it on that side also. Alright, get out of my ship. Oh my god, stop tipping me over! Look at this! I can't get these godforsaken things off my ship because they just keep getting stuck in the sides. This is not me just like doing it wrong. It's just like those things won't get thrown off. How else can I get these things off my ship without the game, like, punishing me? Like, I don't think I have time to run. Drop them off the back. I don't know if I have time, you know? But you might be right that maybe we should go for the ones in the back because those are higher up. You know? So that means that as far as physics is concerned, they are having a disproportionate effect on the ship. Okay. I can't see what's happening. Can't see what's happening. Where am I in the perspective of the ship? Okay, great. Oh no. Okay. Okay. I think we've stabilized. Stop. Oh god. Oh god, no. Stop running into my ship, please. I need these giant things of marble to stop running into my ship. My ship is still really flinging around. Oh, Christ. Okay. It's fine. Okay, we could do this. We could do this. Okay. Yep. Great. All right. Do I not have any more? These things of marble are just like straight up banging my ship like all through this storm and doing damage to me. And we were like 80% damaged before we started. Do you not have any more space down below? I have no space down below for these because these are extraordinarily too large. They do not fit at all. Okay, so we are going to just hang out until the storm stops. And then we will retrieve our marble. There are no sails up at the moment, but I think that we're fairly stable. There is more marble up at the bow, but that by itself hopefully should not be enough to capsize us. But I am like staying in the center of this for a reason. Now, one of the problems we're going to have is that Well, number one, my marble is getting thrown all over the place out here, and God knows where it is. But like, it shouldn't be too far. Not like I can see. Marble, where are you? Oh God, my ship has so much water in it. Is my marble just gone? Is it gone forever? I feel like it might be gone. And that is not an acceptable outcome to me. I don't like that outcome. If I'm being honest, I fell. Wait, was that my marble at the bottom? I've never actually jettisoned cargo before. So I'm kind of trying to determine if it's actually just gone. Which it seems like it might be. And I don't want to live with that, that consequence. No. Have you thought about asking the ship nicely? Nah, chat. We're doing this. If I don't get to keep that cargo by jettisoning it, we ain't throwing it overboard. Hell nah. We've learned something. So we are getting to Aestrin with these pieces of marble. The question is only how. It kinda... I didn't realize that we stopped the previous stream, like, right at this critical juncture. Like, if I had a little bit more time to prepare, you know? That'd be nice. Okay, so really what needs to happen then is this needs to come into... oh god. Into the middle of the ship. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I cannot be stuck. Alright, get over here. Alright, through the power of Jeebus, alright? We're gonna fight for every inch of this success. Okay. That still counts as on the ship. Anchor would not assist me here. I don't have time to pull both of these into the center of the ship, is really the issue. How long is this storm? God only knows. I have no concept. Yeah, it just looks stormy, so we're in the middle of it, presumably. These things would do so much better in the middle of the ship. But I don't have time. Because as soon as I lift one, that's like 1,000 pounds not on that side of the ship anymore. I'm stuck. You know? Which means it's gonna tilt like super aggressively. Sorry, I'm just like watching these angles like a hawk. If we can just get through until these waves stop, we can get everything sorted. Hey Viv, nice to see ya. How you doing? Oh, this is the longest storm of my life. I can't sleep, I can't eat. We're leaning a little heavy to port. But, you know, it is what it is. Things seem cool and chill. They've definitely been cool and chill. We have not capsized at least 3 times. It's been fine. It's a perfect day. So, hear me out, Viv. We capsized once because I couldn't see. So we reset. We capsized 2 more times because the, or at least 2 more times. Oh no. Okay. Oh god, these waves. Because the boxes glitched into the ship and then like flew up and then slammed back down. And so that was like 1,000 pounds of velocity slamming back down on the ship, which capsized us a couple times. And the other time we quit out because I jettisoned these with the, you know, the intention of fishing them out of the water once the storm was over. And then I realized that the game doesn't let you do that. I didn't know that because I've never jettisoned anything before. Apparently it leaves it in the water, oh my god, just long enough for you to go pick it up, and then it sinks. So yeah, we're not gonna jettison things because I want to keep them. Oh god, oh boy. No, no. Oh my god, can this storm just end, please? Is your ship full of marble blocks? Yes. Yes, we are way over the weight limit. Oh no, 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 no. There she goes. There she goes. Oh my god, I don't know how we could do this. I want to try one more thing before we give up the ghost here. It's just, it's the tiniest little things, you know? Alright, we're just gonna book it. Alright, right at the middle. Just bam bam. We're getting those things. Like, I'm gonna throw it over the helm because it doesn't matter. So that's another thing, right? Like, I'm not pumping water. Because water is down toward the keel, right? Which is dragging my center of gravity down. And is playing a large role in keeping me stable. Alright, hold on a second. I want to try like 1 or 2 more things, and then we will accept the consequences of our poor decisions. Okay. I have to be able to see, though. I have to be able to see. Alright. We're just gonna commit. Alright. Please. Please. Okay. Those things are in the middle now. Alright. Up here. Up here. Get in the middle. Oh boy. And get in the middle. Uh-huh. Okay, I feel things. I feel feelings. I feel feelings like I can't feel what I'm feeling. Okay. Yeah, where am I? I gotta be over here now. And then we gotta put this, like, over here. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, my ship. Oh, my ship. My ship. My ship. Please, my ship. Okay. You need to be... Oh. Okay. Okay. I can't see. I can't see. I can't see. Okay. This has not helped in the slightest. This has not helped in the slightest. Okay, chat. Physics. We have 2 giant things of marble. That's 1,000 pounds. In the middle on each side, in the back on each side, and in the front, lined up in the center. How can we stop this from rocking? This is our group project, chat. There has to be a way out of this that isn't just jettisoning our marble. There has to be a way. Oops. I didn't mean to. I pinned encyclopedias. I clicked off to the side. Thank you, Viv. How do I unpin things? Unpin. I clicked off to the side because I was trying to click out of the game window so I could move it. Subs are allowed to post things, I believe, and then it gives you a warning if you don't have a sub badge. Centralize all but one and use that to counteract the swaying. That's what I was trying to do. And I feel like... Alright, we might just have to sacrifice a run here to me looking around and seeing, like, what is going on with the front of this ship. Okay, yeah, this one is just, like, perfectly in the center. Oh my god, I'm stuck. So... really, I wonder if it's... There's 3 up here, you know? I now see. So, like, if we move one of them down to here and in the center, then, like, we're a little bit more balanced. How close are we to Fort Aestrin? Right there. I cannot see how close we are to this storm being done. Trying to think of any other way that we could, like, even this out. Because these two, I think, are, like, pretty even. So then the other question is, like, do we drag them all into the center? Because obviously, if they're on the ends, if they're on the bow and the stern, they're exerting a lot of side-to-side pressure, right? Or, like, force. But if I bring them all into the center, then, like, it's not distributed as evenly, you feel? Because I feel like jettisoning one of these is not going to help. There'd have to be at least 2. And I'm not willing to accept that. Do I roll to attempt a mutiny? Get everybody to sign your round robin. I just need it to stop storming. And we'll be fine. And, like, we are currently, like, almost in irons. In fact, my moving might have just, like, doomed us, but... Okay. I have turned slightly more toward being in irons, or being, like, dead straight on into the wind. Because, obviously, right, if we can be straight on into the wind, the waves should be coming at us from the front, or very near the front. And right now they're coming, like, a little bit off the side. Which is what we don't want. Like you can see there, it's coming just a little bit off the port bow. I'm facing backwards, just FYI. I'm facing toward the stern of the ship. Alright, the storm is getting heavier. I can hear it getting heavier, which means the waves are going to get worse. if I throw down the anchor, that's not actually going to help us. Because the anchor is just going to give us like a pivot point, right? And so we get shoved, and then the anchor pulls on us, and it's going to just like jackknife us. So we don't want to do that. All right, you know? Let's not... No, I'm not even gonna say anything. We're just gonna continue to exist here. We're gonna watch these waves. We're just gonna... See, like, why is that wave coming off of the port beam? It kind of really shouldn't be. Beam Cs are what sink us here. Why? Why are the waves coming from this angle? The ship is also filling with water, by the way, at this moment. From multiple fronts. From the rain, and also from the fact that my ship is 80% damaged. And I cannot really... Oh my god, that's a lot of water. You know, we're not gonna think about it. We're not gonna think about it. The water is holding us down, right? It's making our center of gravity lower. I fell off my ship! I fell off my ship! No, no, no. No, my ship! My ship! Come back! Ship! She saved herself. Okay. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh no. So, what actually happened there? We took on too much water. That wasn't the waves tipping us over. That was... Like, we healed, right? And then all that water got in, and it dragged us down, and we started to sink before we even flipped, like, the other direction. You know? I'm gonna tap my ship for mana. Oh, I don't have any Gatorade in this. So... Ugh. Let me think. Let me think. You know what I could do? Okay. We will live with the consequences of this shortly. I want to try a few more things because they would be fun. Because we're gonna dive into the physics of this, right? So my boxes, my two boxes in center deck, midship, are flat. The ones on the stern, above decks, are standing up. We bring one of them down to midships. We tip the other two flat. And then we... Hold on a second. Can I, like... I want to... No. There's a way to reload these older saves. And I don't know what it is. Like, I have backup saves. That's what it does. It just... So we're gonna try that. Okay, but I need to... Oh boy. Let me in. I need to... I need to get in, please. Okay. Okay, that was like a huge waste of time. Alright, back of the ship here. We got one, like, off to the side here that needs to just be, like, in the middle. That's not super in the middle, but okay, sure. We'll deal with that in a second. So now, we want these to be flat, right? And at the moment, we want them to be this way. Because if they're flat, they don't have as much, like, top-heavy force, if that makes sense. So those should be kind of balancing the weight a little bit more evenly between the two sides. Does this make sense? And then this, similarly, is like top-heavy. And we want it to not be top-heavy. Now the question is, do we take these ones off the side, right? Or do we leave them as they are? The other thing is, before this ship gets too, or before the storm gets too bad, we gotta try to manage the water. If these... I'm... That's like so top heavy right now, but for this particular moment we're not gonna worry about it because I'm just really desperately trying to like sort this one out into something halfway functional. Okay. Don't actually love this. Don't actually 100% love this. It would be better to have it do this, right? Okay. Now this one, yeah, this one is just a problem. We do not want it to be that high. Do we have feelings about this? Kind of have feelings about this. This is helping. See, that's what I'm torn on, Twiz. Like, do I have them balanced, like, wide on the sides, or do I just concentrate all of them in the center, right? Because it kind of depends. Like, if we start to rock, having them out on the sides is worse. But if we get hit by, like, a singular big wave, having them in the center, right, is more problematic. Because we don't have the counterbalance going the other way. I'm also kind of feeling like if we do it this way, this guy floating in the center is like my stabilizer, right? Like I just grab him and run if we're gonna tip. There's not much I can do about the one on the bow that isn't lying flat like this because there's just not space up there, you know? Rotated long ways feel safe to me. Do you mean like the way that we have it now? Or like sideways? So that the end of the box goes like side to side on the deck. I'm gonna take a risk here. Because yes, the water is helping us, but we need to keep it managed like a little bit. Oh god. So you mean like this. Except better. I'm trying. Like this is what you mean. Oh god. Okay, how's this? This isn't so bad, right? Building a Donkey Kong Country level. Okay. Oh, we're just gonna try to outlast. Come on, baby girl. This is an all hands on deck kind of situation. If I had the opportunity, I would go downstairs right now and plaster some oakum onto this ship, but I don't think I can leave. I'm looking a little hungry. Sure am. Ain't nobody can sleep at a time or eat at a time like this. I don't have time to run back and grab my cheese. If I eat the marble, it would... I was gonna say it would make the ship weigh less, but I'm still here, so... Like, we're basically in irons. Yes, yes, we want the waves to be hitting us that way. We want them to be hitting off the bow. Which is why I'm not, like, fighting Weatherhelm or anything. Like, we'll deal with being in irons later. Hey, Sokasa, thanks for the lizard treats. Is Mort still on camera? I can't. I can't. I was gonna go look for Mort. Is it getting brighter? Alright, I'm not gonna, like, have hope here that it's getting brighter. I really, really, really want to go pump. But I fear. I fear what happens if I do. Because it looks to me like we are sitting really low in the water. I mean, we can see Fort Aestrin again in front of us. Okay, the waves are coming from in front. I just gotta... Come on, please. Come on, please. This is such a small button. Okay, 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 okay. It's fine. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Okay. Yeah, yeah, let me up, let me up, let me up. Alright. Like, it's kind of turning daytime. It's kind of turning daytime. All we need to do is get close enough to Fort Aestrin when there's not a storm that I can swim the rest of the way. Like I said at the beginning of stream, I am not taking my brig into Fort Aestrin. I am taking me into Fort Aestrin. With a thing of marble strapped to my back. You know? You'll have a good swimming. Okay. Okay, we can't choke at the finish line here, chat. Please just end this storm. Storms will last forever. Like, it'll leave, and the sky is like, you know, We can see clouds now instead of just a giant gray mass. So... But there is not a popsicle shot in this hellscape that I am using any sails right now, so... Yeah, okay, like we are basically in irons, which is phenomenal. This is the only thing keeping us alive right now. Oh god, oh god. Please don't. It's kind of a big wave. Okay. The storm should be moving behind us. Yeah, like that's the bulk of the storm that is now behind us. It does not, however, as you can see, mean that the waves are done though. And the waves are what we care about. The waves in the wake of a storm can actually be a little worse. As you can also see. So... Oh god, hang in there. Hang in there, baby girl. Okay, that wasn't as bad as it looked. Isn't this like amazing though, like in real life? Like water weighs so much. You know, think about just like how heavy like a Home Depot bucket of water is. And then multiply that by like the entire ocean. And yet somehow wind and stuff can still like move all of this water and make these huge waves. Like that's ridiculous, you know? I'm getting sleepy and that's not what I need right now. Oh god. Okay, a little bit of water washed into the ship. It's fine. The storm is over! Please! Let me down. Gently, please. Just gonna get a little bit of that water out that just came in. It sounded so peaceful in there for a moment. It was like, ah, the storm is over. But it's definitely not. It's gone. It's back there. Leave me alone. Okay, but in any case, we can turn off the filter. So you can now actually just like see what I'm seeing. We have the night filter turned off. It's agonizing to be like within view of the port like this. I'm gonna sell so many box of rocks and we're gonna make so much money. Now the question just becomes, when do I sleep? I need to sleep. I need to take a nap. So I can do it now when things seem like or I can risk it and wait to try to wait for it to be calmer. And if it doesn't get calmer, then I'm gonna have to sleep at a time when it's worse. You know? Oh, well actually we just got an autosave, so that's cool. That's permanent progress, yo! Oh god, please. Don't york my ship around like that. Oh, I have never been so happy to see the Telltale point that way. Some light rain. Some basic waves. Chat, I think we survived the storm with all of our marble. Now we need to get the hell to Fort Aestrin. before another storm shows up. And I really, really do need to sleep. I'm thirsty and hungry, so I shouldn't sleep for that long if I do go to sleep. So we're just gonna do that, like, real quick. Stop tilting. Stop healing, please. I just want to sleep for like a little while. Just a little bit. A little bit. No groaning, no creaking. Wake me up. Wake me up, please. Please. Okay. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. We're good. Whew, yeehaw. Alright, great. So, good news. Storm has passed. Mostly. Bad news. Waves, very bad. Like, it's still storming like a little bit. But it's a long enough way to Fort Aestrin that if I try to go there by swimming, that's a yikes from me, dog. You know? But, like, hey, look, we got, like, a little bit of sunshine. Okay. Okay. So obviously I'm not gonna mess with this. Because we're balanced well enough at the moment. Whoosh. Let me calculate my angle here. Like, we can do this. It's gonna be kind of janky. And I'm gonna be steering from a weird point of reference, but let me wait for these waves. Need to be careful not to tip my own ship over. Okay, I need, as terrifying as it is, to unleash this. Because I need some kind of steering control. We need to actually begin to sail this ship again. Okay. Okay. And this is not going to get us very far, but it's going to get us a little way. I cannot, under any circumstances, use the spanker right now. I wish that I had an additional jib sail, because we are just truly not going to get very much speed right now. And in fact, I need to start moving this stuff a little bit closer to this side of the ship, because the wind is going to be coming from starboard bow, so... There's the kingpin. Here it is. Okay. Technically, we are underway again. Look at us go. And we basically, like, have to sail close to the wind. Not just because, you know, at this wind angle, which is garbage, you have to. But because we don't want that force exerted on either side of the ship, you know? But the waves have calmed. I could actually go get some sleep. because we do really need sleep. We'll lighten ourselves up a little bit. Oh god, I don't want to do this. Alright, I have to take a little nappy. Just a little teeny tiny nappy. Can you stop healing like that, please? Jeez. What is that noise? Okay. Okay. I didn't super care for that noise. Just the teeniest, tiniest little bit of spanker. We just need like a little bit of propulsion, you know? And I could have better propulsion if I would turn away from the wind a little bit, but again, we can't have things hitting us on the beam. So it just kind of is what it is. That was a quest, folks. That was a journey. A journey of 5 feet. Conquered over an hour and 10 minutes. You can see, based on the rock on the left, that we are moving. We are making forward progress. That means we are going a speed. And really, I could ask for nothing else. I'm gonna try to wait until it's nighttime in order to sleep the rest of the way. We will take sails down. I will not sail this without supervision. We're sailing basically on the wind, but as long as the jib isn't luffing, we're gonna keep at that angle. Because again, this is kind of what's keeping us chill right now, you know? With as far as waves are concerned. Give me this, please. Oh, my crunch. Kind of expected we would be in Fort Astrand on this stream, but you know, we had a riveting hour of trying to survive a storm, and we did. We did survive our storm. Oh, that was a stress fest. I'm gonna set my controller down for 2 seconds to take a drink of Gatorade, I swear to God. But yeah, you can see this over there is the ship we were going to buy. Marble suddenly explodes. Hey, you remember when we were sailing and the entire ship just flew 50 feet into the air and all of my possessions exploded to the ends of the earth? I wouldn't put it past it. I am like really, really sleepy. The wind is not that bad right now. Risk it for the biscuit. Oh my god, my ship is so damaged. I just need to sleep like a little. Beautiful. Alright. Oh, and oh, look at this, look at this. This is great. We got actually really lucky because that wind is really scary on the spanker. Like the angle, you know, shifted. I am fine with this trajectory. I'm fine with this heading. Like, we're not super lined up with the port, but like I said, it doesn't also super matter, so... We're actually moving! Look at us go. With waves like this, I would almost trust the ship to just continue to sail itself. You know. Slowly, albeit, but... Whoop. Alright, we can... I'm gonna say that we can counteract. Like, the wind's not very strong, which is why I put the spanker all the way down. That's a really scary thing. And if the wind picks up again, we're not gonna be able to have the spanker like that. Even if I rebalance stuff to the starboard side. Which I should do. Just a smidge. Because that's the side where the force is coming from. Look how far ahead of this rock we've come. We're chill, once again. I don't know that I would trust this to sail overnight like this, because it's only working right now because the waves, like the wind is very light. The wind is not usually like this. And already it's picking up a little bit, so... So this is a supervised kind of sail plan here. If I could just have like 5 minutes of having the wind behind me, we would make massive progress. But alas, this is what it's like sailing in Aestrin, so... Ugh, the wind is just like chasing me. That's fine, we're still moving. And the wind might change overnight anyway. Because, again, we're not going to sail through the night, so... That's a horrible angle for the wind. But the spanker's still trying to put in a little bit of work. So yeah, we have this clipper ship here that we have decided not to purchase. Which means once we get to Fort Aestrin, we will contemplate our next moves. I guess it's possible now, before I exhaust to death, to look at what we're actually going to do. Hypothetically, don't tip over. So we are currently here at the top in Fort Aestrin, right? Right by where it says F. We would sail down to Happy Bay, which is the stopover point. That's how we would make some money, right? We would load up some stuff for Happy Bay, and then we would also load up some stuff for Dragon Cliffs, so that we would do Aestrin to Happy Bay to Dragon Cliffs, deliver all that stuff, Dragon Cliffs to Gold Rock City, and Gold Rock City is where the Leopard is. So we gotta sail to the bottom of the world and then all the way to the side. Don't. Please. Okay. Alright. Before I can't see anymore, we gotta get this boy up. Ah, he's under tension, which sucks because that means that we're actually getting, like, drive from it. Okay, why are we doing this so much, please? Where's the other one? Didn't love that. Don't super love this situation. Okay. Alright, we're fine. We're fine. Alright. Next step. This has to go because, I don't want to sail in the middle of the night. Alright, sails are down. We gotta sleep because I am about to exhaust to death, so... Like, literally, you couldn't even see my bar anymore. I'm gonna pump, once I wake up here. Why am I sleeping so long? I thought I was hungry. Yeah, I'm not sleeping very well. I wonder why. I love it when I can't see anything. Okay. That was a lot of water. Gotta stumble my way back to bed. What am I looking at? Oh, I've gone too far. In a few places. Oh my god, it's so dark! Is this the side of the ship? I'm lost! I can't remember what my ship looks like. Okay. Okay. Ooh, yep. Hello? Okay. I believe I just walked into the water. I need to be able to see real quick. I did just walk into the water. Okay. Great. We're back. Could not find my bed. I wish that, like, I've said this before. I wish that there were, a brightness setting. And, like, I understand why there's not, in the sense of, like, when you're sailing at sea, like, that is genuinely how it is. It is so dark. But, like, for purposes of streaming and stuff, like, I would like all of you to be able to see. And when I first considered streaming this, the reason I didn't was because, like, half of this game takes place at night when you can't see anything. You know? So... I am hungry again. Why do I have to eat so much? Boy, a little wedge of cheese would get me 100% through the day. I mean, I guess to be fair, it did get me through the day. So we'll get to Aestrin. We will sell our very hard-won marble. We will make a ton of money. So then the other question that we have to answer, right, is if we're going to go to Happy Bay, Dragon Cliffs, and then Gold Rock, we need to decide if we're spending money to repair this ship. It's not cheap. It's certainly not as expensive as buying the Clipper. So, like, we could try to sail this damaged brig down to Happy Bay and then down to Dragon Cliffs. The problem that you should be aware of is that there is no shipyard in Happy Bay. So if our ship is too damaged to continue while we're in Happy Bay, too bad for us. We can't fix it. So it's just, you know, a question of like, oh my god, the wind's behind us. Go, 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 go. Unheard of in Aestrin for the wind to be going toward Fort Aestrin. I mean, we don't want to go too crazy here, but... But if we can just, like, blitz... This is exactly what I said I wanted, remember? I mean, we have to be careful. And already it's changing. That's alright. We're... What do I want to do? These are inefficient right now. I'm keeping them that way. I understand that this is not how you sail a brig. I'm contemplating my next move. Because if we change these even a little... we're gonna start healing really aggressively. That's kind of the whole thing about squares. But if we could just get, like, a little bit... a little bit of momentum, we could make it the rest of the way, you know? Like, we are schmoovin' now. Which is, like, so desperately what we needed. So I kind of just want to, like, hold this for as long as we can. Okay, we have the luxury of going, like, a little bit more to starboard. And still have this wind be in our squares. Look at this schmovement, finally! Like, this never happens. To actually have wind at your back on the way into Fort Aestrin. So we are going to take advantage of every single moment. Like, the port is right there. Past this rock. I want to get just, like, a little more. I might regret this. Because this specific sail is going to be doing a lot of work. And again, the wind is very gentle right now. Which is the only reason that we're able to do this. Alright, it's turning a little bit less favorable. That's okay. It's still much, much better than what we had before. Oh, we creaking something fierce. My poor ship. It's like, why do I weigh this much? Again, we're losing efficiency on the squares because of the way the wind changed, but again, that's alright. I can see the port. We're moving at probably a good, like, 4 to 5 knots, which is really, really fast for a brig that is way overloaded, so... I hear luffing. What is luffing? Okay, there's our port. I fear changing these anymore. The wind is shifting back like toward the direction I would expect. And it is going to start slowing us down, so... Nope, not that. But this is a fine opportunity to throw out a little bit of spanker. Slash gaff, you know. Because if we let it get too inefficient, it's going to basically serve as the brakes for our ship. And we don't want that. How is all of this looking? Well, the spanker's about to counteract it, so it's fine. Okay, wind is coming, like, directly off the beam. So that's... if we put this down too much, it's really gonna cause problems. Let me up here. I just want to adjust this a little bit. Oh. Forgot where my helm was because it's buried in giant things of marble. Oh, look at us go. Like, I'm almost to the point where I'm just gonna go, you know? Like me. And then my ship will continue. Yeah, I'm hungry. I'll eat a piece of cheese when I feel like it. I really, really want to get there. But yeah, chat, like, do we fix the ship? That is the whole thing. That is our whole deal right now. Do we fix the ship before we leave? Because that uses some of our money. But, you know, if we need to repair the ship at Happy Bay and there's no shipyard, you know? Yeah, basically anything would use more. Okay, we're getting back into what the wind that you expect from Aestrin, from the fort. That's fine. We're on our way. The sail up front is not trimmed correctly. But I can't see it because of this giant ass thing in the middle of my ship. Yeah, I'm just like sticking my feet in between these boxes. Alright, chat, is it time? Let me... I'm really hungry. Which is ideal, I think. Because it's gonna wake me up, like, really quickly. Okay. Let me up! I need to steer my ship. Alright, chat, I think it's time. My ship isn't sinking, is it? No. She will continue to sail. And I will catch up with her. I'm not gonna, like, take these into town. I am literally just gonna get them out of the water. This is my commitment to my trade. I am willing to to haul my cargo on my own back and sail or swim through the sea. The waves are very calm right now, which is the only reason I did this, but it's still risky. Like, my ship could be actively sinking behind me. Especially because I, like, redistributed the weight by taking this off. Oh, I forgot to turn the filter off. Sorry, it's so bright. Time for swim swim! Okay, broski. Get on the land. Oh, look at that perfectly not sinking ship. That's beautiful. Okay. I can go a little bit faster, but it consumes water and food, and I do not have enough water to do that. I'll get some more water when I get back to the ship. Sails are full. Oh, this is great. Because the lighter the ship is, right, the more power we get to exert forward. So the lighter I make it, the faster we'll get here. But anyway, I'll check and see. I'll check off stream and see what the damage is on this ship and how much it'll cost to fix. And then I will post it. Because we do need to make a choice. We can not fix it at all. Uh-oh. Yeah, we can not fix it at all. We can... Okay, please get out of my life so that I can steer this ship. Thank you. Oh. We can choose to repair it. We can choose to not repair it. We can choose to buy oakum. So there's a lot of options here. We're almost there. I might not actually have time to go and take another marble before my ship just runs aground, so... Oh, I need water. I forgore. I'm stuck. Okay, good. Good. It is so nice to be able to, like, step away from the wheel and not feel like I'm instantly going to capsize. Alright, we'll make ourselves a bit lighter. Wind has now turned unfavorable again. Whatever. Once we go a little bit further, I am going to just put us in irons. Like, that's fine. And I'll get us into the shipyard and all that later, but... Yeah, okay. Here we go. Now let's take this. I can't see anything. Alright, Shippy is going to start luffing, and that's fine. We're already in the shallows. Look at us go. This is much more feasible. And there's the shipyard right there with those, like, crane things. There's our other box of marble. Let's actually bring this, like, into town. Alright, we've gotten our marble onto the dock, and you can see my sails luffing there. Because we are in irons. Which was kind of the point, because I didn't want to, you know, I didn't want it to come and run aground while I was gone. So I will finish this task. You have seen that we have succeeded. Our ship is now light enough that capsizing isn't even super a concern, so... I will get this marble to the shore. I will not cash it in, because you all should get to see how much it's worth, but I will get it to shore, and I will hop into the shipyard and see how much it costs to repair. There's no shot we get Big Boat next stream. Big Boat is halfway around the world. I mean, Big Boat over there we could get, but what do you mean? Yeah, that's the whole thing, Ouija. If you want the Leopard, the big boat, that's in Gold Rock City, which means we have to go from Fort Aestrin to Happy Bay to Dragon Cliffs to Gold Rock City. If you want the Clipper, which is the 550 ship, that's sitting right here. Are you changing your vote, Ouija? Changing your vote about which ship we get? I can for all these. 8 weeks, you think? Hard to tell, honestly. I'm not changing my vote. Because, we would be following the trade winds, so we would not be doing, like, what we did just now, right? Where we're sailing, like, into this wind for the entire time. That would not be happening. Most of the time. And so likely what we would do is, once we get, you know, 2 feet further into Fort Aestrin, we turn in this marble, we get a bunch of money, we decide whether or not to fix the ship, spend money fixing the ship, and then when we're in Fort Aestrin, we pick up a combination of, like, actual tasks that people want us to accomplish and just, like, supplies and stuff that people further along our route want. We'll make a stop in Happy Bay, based on what they want to trade or what tasks we have been assigned in Aestrin to do there. In Happy Bay, we'll pick up tasks to go to Dragon Cliffs. But the problem with Happy Bay is that there is no shipyard, so if our ship is damaged along the way, there is nothing we can do about it, except for Oakham, of course. So yeah, here's here's the port. I will do the tedium of getting all of this stuff to the port, and then I will let you know how damaged our ship is, how much it costs to repair. And next week, we should be able to get all of that sorted and start our journey toward Gold Rock City. Dragon Sage, are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding me right now? Okay. How long do you think it's going to take Shavil to even notice? Congratulations. Oh, that would have been so funny, Ouija. Dragon Stage, have you won 4 times, I think? Is that what it was? I can't remember. But Ouija and Shabeel have also won, so at this point, yep. Well, congratulations. So let's see who's streaming that we can raid into. What a way to end. We just raided into Ruby, who's currently playing Titan Souls. Very fun game. Coco is streaming. How is Hypno doing? Getting ready to end. We love Hypno in this chat. Not even close to being done. Hypno is doing Mario Kart 100% speedrun. He is basically 2 hours to go. 2 hours left in his speedrun, so he'll be raiding Hypno Shark. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out. We spent an entire hour surviving a storm, so that was kind of epic. And next week, like I said, we will tidy up our business in Aestrin, and we will head out to start our journey toward the Obra Dinn ship. So thanks, everybody. You're the best. I will be back next Tuesday. Stay safe. Have a wonderful weekend, everybody, and I will see you later. Bye!